The Grizzlies look to take charge at the FedEx Forum, and we're going to bring it to you live from Memphis, Tennessee. Hornets coming to town hoping to notch one here in this one-game road trip. Try as they might, they've fallen behind the pack, but a chance here to reclaim some ground.
I mean, the good news is they have time to make up the ground they've already lost. The bad news is they don't have enough talent to do it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the struggle on the road.
And you know they had playoff aspirations, but as you said, those aspirations derailed because of the road struggle.
And it goes as the official calls the foul.
Even when they made the playoffs in 2014, they weren't a team that traveled well.
Now here's Conley. He's covered closely. And Jefferson sends it back.
But it also allows you to control a team's transition.
Captain Clutch drops in the tray. Captain Clutch has got 7 points. Jefferson, a screen on Conley. Dishes to Jefferson. There's the killer two-handed slam.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounce ability.
Now, here's Walker. To the paint, here's Hawes, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Tell you what, he's not an easy.
He dishes it to Lynn, uncovered. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Being traded twice, he's one of those players that is so efficient, but in small doses. So really the ultimate bitch.
Captain Clutch. He's averaging almost 31 points a game right now, an extraordinary figure for any player to post.
And guys, this game won't. And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they.
Last season, a lot of that was due to how they fared against the Western Conference. They just couldn't keep up with the offensive firepower coming out of the West.
Missing.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And the dunk by Batum.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency.
And here we go with Allen running it up the court. 1 second left. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that does it for the first half of play. Hornets ahead, leading by 8. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. They had some very nice stretches of play in the second quarter at both ends of the floor and got out to a well-deserved 8-point lead by halftime. Shaq, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Well, Ernie, Kenny, the offense was running really well. And their shooting percentage was outstanding, and it wasn't just luck. It's because the offense never allowed the opposing defenders to get comfortable.
How about you, Kenny? What'd you think about Memphis?
Well, right now, they're getting a little embarrassed on the defensive end. They got outshot in the first half, but that's because no one put their foot down on defense to stop it. So in the second half, they need to play much more disruptive defensively. They have to do whatever it takes.
That does it for halftime as the game is just about set to get going again. We send you back to Kevin Harlan and crew for the third quarter.
One-on-one here. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. 15. And here is Jefferson following Jeff Green's 3. Captain Clutch passes to Jefferson. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint.
Kicks it to Hairston. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Hornets lead by for 3. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
He has created some
free throw line here. And of course, free throws always so important. Here are the leaders. Take a look at Captain Clutch, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line and it's nearly automatic.
You know, they typically don't make the hot leadership and savvy.
Now here's Walker. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. On the wings, it's Lee and Green, and it's Conley in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Just Mr. Reliable again.
The body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
And it's Conley penetrating. It's blocked.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Inside, and Williams with the stuff.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says thank. Screen by Jefferson. Off the screen, and that one is hammered home.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Person passing to Captain Clutch. It's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot. He drops the first one. That gives them the lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
It's been quite a game for Captain Clutch. Got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Captain Clutch. Pick by Williams. There's Captain Clutch, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice...
Good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Jacks up a 3, and he gets it to go. Captain Clutch's got 30.
Really just
to Conley. Outside Randolph. There's the 3. And here's Barnes for 3. Nails it.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we give the nod to our Jordan Player of the Game. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
Well, getting up over the 30-point barrier is never easy under any circumstances. He tore holes in the defense. They couldn't figure out what to do with him. Every play they ran for him, he executed it nearly perfectly.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.